Welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing a review of episode 2 of Are You The One UK.
I've never eaten something like that in my entire life.
I was literally just looking at it going, oh my god, are you really eating this?
Rip off the trousers and do a striptease on me.
We've done episode 1 review with Juan and Trez in London, and now episode 2 back in Monaco.
Tonight, our 20 singles received just 2 beams.
Tafika and I matched up on the first ceremony.
Any guys here that think you're in the top 2 strongest couple?
Everyone thought they were in the top 2 strongest couples, except for myself and Tafika. It's quite important that there has to be, for me personally, in a couple, there has to be sexual chemistry, and there wasn't. There has to be physical attraction, and there wasn't. But there also has to be emotional and mental attractiveness, right? And she has that.
I feel like I'm gonna flirt with you.
I don't know.
Must not flirt with you.
On the show, we get a few glasses of liquid courage. I, in the beginning, was not partaking in the drinking. So I was kind of faking it, you know, I had my glass, went, woohoo! And then that was it. And then we'd give it to someone else. See here, I'm refilling water bottles, and the other ones have glasses of wine in their hands. Which, in hindsight, I probably should have had a little bit more to drink, because, you know, liquid courage gets you out of your comfort zone a little bit. But here, Jack and Shay are flirting, and I am third wheeling super hard.
You're right. You love it. You're a little more spicy than usual.
No.
Because I'm already all around these English people, my accents now become a lot more English. It's kind of weird, I don't know why.
I need to get a glass.
I thought that was obviously.
And the sneaky thing that a lot of people did was just to find bigger glasses in the house and use them as like, oh, it's my one glass. So Juan and Trez were with us on the last episode's review. Make sure you go check that one out. Here they are flirting again. Let's see what Juan says. Some sort of nonsense, I'm sure.
You are beautiful, like physically and inside. I love your vibe.
Juan, you're too suave. This is right now after the matchup ceremony. So we're supposed to speak with our matches, and normally they're supposed to be like the ones we think are a perfect match. I don't think Tafika and I had much of a conversation after this because we were just like, listen, it's... So here we're arriving when Theo and Tasha matched together, but here's the thing. Theo didn't want to pick Tasha at first, he wanted to pick Robin, but someone else chose Robin. So he had to go and pick someone else, which was Tasha. And now let's see what happens between those two.
I'm very open to getting to know you more.
How do you think we should do that? All you're doing is thinking kiss, kiss, kiss.
Theo, a mature man who understands that getting to know someone is not just kiss, kiss, kiss. It's conversation.
I'm definitely gonna go in for a kiss.
Picture.
Oh! Swooped.
Do you think me and you are vibing?
Yeah, we are.
Joshy, love this guy. Make sure you check out our song together. It's called Are You The One? It's out right now. It's doing absolutely phenomenally well. Go check out the song if you haven't already. The link's in the description. Let's carry on with the video.
And kiss me as well.
Maybe.
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 He's got moves. Look at her. She's staring right at him. Also asking for consent. You know, we're in 2022. You can't just go in for a kiss nowadays because that might be considered something negative. You gotta ask for consent. He did. Gets a kiss. 10 points for Joshy.
Wow.
I didn't know about that kiss, to be honest. Didn't even know it happened. That's how clueless I was in that house.
You're basically like a prince.
You better call me your highness now.
I don't remember that at all. Why? I guess Tafika and I did have a conversation, and somehow it turned into me getting my back rubbed with something. Why? That doesn't make sense to me, to be honest. I'm going to be really honest, that makes no sense at all.
It's been a while since I've shared a bed with a lady.
Oh, is it?
Been a while since you shared a bed with a lady, Joshy. Right. What kind of bullshit is that, huh? You're not fooling anyone here. Jordan, I love you to bits, but in the morning, I absolutely hated you for this reason.
Challenge day.
Shut up, in the morning. The energy, just been literally woken up by the brightest of lights, and now here you are. Challenge day. Just be quiet in the mornings. Tafika and I kind of spend the day together, which is kind of a weird one because we kind of figured out we're not meant to be. Also, I feel like I'm a bit shy at this point. I don't know why I was feeling shy. God, look at those abs I've got on there. That is the workout work, the dieting work. And now it's time for the challenge. Now, what happens, these challenges give us access to what is called an MVP card, most valuable player. And whoever gets one of those cards, they get to choose who goes on a date. Spoiler alert, I go on a date. But let's just watch it for a little bit.
For this challenge, the group will play a game.
So Joshy and Tasha, they get the role to distribute the letters to everyone, and on these letters are words to describe everybody.
Cash got cool, negative went to Josh.
Now, I got negative, and let's find out the reason why.
Pretty Josh, you've just been a bit of a whingy little bitch sometimes.
I've been a whingy little bitch. I think they're referring to the bedsheets situation, where I was not very happy with the quality of the bedsheets. I mentioned it once, and then it sounded like everyone repeated it like I had mentioned it 1,000 times.
Who are you giving fake to?
I'm just gonna say I think Theo.
Shock.
Thea gets fake. There was a lot happening between the girls at this point. Yeah, I just think there was a lot of drama going around already, and might have been Tasha's way of getting back to Thea for God knows what.
Oh, Tafika's got it.
Tafika gets the MVP card, which means she gets to choose 2 people to go on a date with her.
I'm selecting Josh because we do have a lot of similarities, so I'd like to know if we're a match or not.
I really wish she didn't choose me for this. 1, because this is now the 2nd date that I go on. When you go out on dates, you're not able to mingle with the group that much.
One of you boys will be heading to the truth booth with Tafika.
Cash and I are the ones going on a date. Those are not 2 men that are smiling right there. And not because of Tafika, I'm saying because of the truth booth. We don't really know who the hell is a perfect match, right? And at the time, you'll just think to yourself, what if I am?
You can't get too romantic because you are now sleeping with her. If you're then going along, you know, if you kiss someone else, then that's a bit weird. That's what.
What's happening right here is Jordan, Joshy, and I are talking about sleeping situations. Joshy at this time was sleeping with Libby in the bed, and you know, if you're sleeping with a girl in the bed, it's kind of weird to be cracking on them with someone else because I don't know, the bedtime is kind of like your intimate moment, you know. Well, not intimate because I was sleeping with Charlie in the bed, so it wasn't an intimate moment, but it's more the moment where, you know, the cameras are not smack dab in your face. You know, you feel like just about to sleep, you have a cool chat about what's going on.
You're going on a date with Josh and Cash. I would trust them in the kitchen. Yeah.
When we arrived on the date, we were told we were going to have to prepare meals. Now, Cash went for the dessert, which in hindsight was a very good idea, and I went for the main course. I wasn't obviously allowed to choose what I wanted. I was allocated food, said here, make something with this.
Love some Nigerian food, but I don't think there's gonna be any in here, or some Jamaican food. That'd be nice.
She's going to be so disappointed. Jamaican food? No. Like, no. I mean, it was a bit of a disaster, and we'll see why. Oh, I forgot to mention what I'm wearing. I thought it'd be hilarious for me to come in as a Chippendale. Originally, I had asked if I could find Jacob's butler in the buff outfit to use for this scene, but they didn't have it on hand, so I was like, okay, whatever, I've got a bow tie for my tuxedo, I'll put that on. Top off, you know, make it a little bit sexy. Wish I had put some baby oil on, didn't. I gotta be honest, I look pretty good there. I look pretty good.
When I saw Josh walk in with the butler outfit, I was expecting him to rip off the trousers and do a striptease on me.
That was not gonna happen ever. And for a couple of reasons. One of them, I wouldn't do that. That's a lie, because I have done that. I've done that in a French TV show. I've done that, that's a lie. But in this case, I mean, I wouldn't have done that.
Son hamburger au saumon avec sa garniture de crabe et légumes de printemps.
I just thought my menu would sound a lot cooler in French, but it looks like crap. I'm gonna be honest. It's a salmon hamburger with crab and vegetables. That is disgusting. But I made do with what I had. What I didn't know was that cutlery would not be provided at the table. I had to provide it as well as refreshments.
Where's the knife and fork?
I mean, you go to a restaurant, you got cutlery out there before the waiter doesn't come with the cutlery as he's bringing the food. Right? It's cutlery first, drinks, then food.
Yeah, but Josh,
you know what?
This isn't nice. I'm actually gonna be sick.
Yeah, I would have been sick too. It's a disaster.
I've never eaten something like that in my entire life. Where's my drink?
We don't have a drink.
I can't believe she ate it. I really can't. I was literally just looking at her going, oh my God, are you really eating this? And she was plowing on. She was eating it.
You actually mentioned that you would take a girl to the gym on your first date.
If you want to find out what a real first date with me looks like, check out this video, and this video. That's what a first date with me looks like.
The vibes were a bit off. Just because you might have similarities with someone, it doesn't make them your perfect match.
There was no vibes. The vibes were gone. The vibes were dead.
She didn't even eat it.
She did eat. Look, she took a bite.
Yay.
Okay, can I just give you a word of advice? Bring cutlery.
I got my hand.
Oh, you actually thought about cutlery?
Yeah. Oh. And water. She might want to wash that shit down.
I think someone told him about my conundrum and was like, hey, don't forget the cutlery and the water. Joella arrives. It's 2 things, good news, bad news, and let's find out which one it is today.
So the votes are in.
Again, the abs on fleek.
Tafika and John!
Wait, hold on. Did she call me John?
Tafika and John! Tafika and John!
She called me John?
Tafika and John!
She called me John. That is an outrage. Joella, you've called me John. It clearly says on the board, Josh. Any case, look at my face. I'm not happy. Literally going, ooh. Look at Cash! That is a happy man who's not going in the truth booth. It is so nerve-wracking, that whole procedure going there. You have to go all around the house to go to the truth booth. Tension is real, like seriously, because it's the unknown. Because you could be telling yourself, holy shit, she could be my perfect match. I barely know this girl. I'm gonna have to go into a hotel room with her then, and I'm not gonna be taking part in any of the adventure. We're both like shitting ourselves. Look at this.
We think it'd be a good thing if it was not a match for our sake, but
I wasn't just mad at myself, I was mad at the group as well for putting me in that situation.
They feel that me and Josh are a match.
how does this start?
I feel sick.
We had Imodium on site, like the medical staff was amazing there. I'm sure she got plenty of Imodium after that amazing hamburger.
I'm actually about to start sweating.
It was so hot in there. The scanning thing takes forever.
Right, this is an issue.
This is an issue. Yes, it is. If she was my perfect match, there would have been a reason, because that's why we go in there. We're in there to find someone special, someone like-minded. The amount of questions we get before going in, psychological questions about who we are, and it's questions that you wouldn't even think about asking yourself. But in this moment, I was just happy she wasn't. Oh. I was like this. Still here, bitches.
Hello.
I come back into the room, you gotta act a little bit disappointed. It's really hard to act disappointed with a huge smile on your face, I can tell you that. Now, in this moment, I don't remember why I'm doing this, but I'm teaching Jordan and Jack how to speak different languages. This took forever to film because, well, you'll see why, because this is what Jordan said.
He obviously speak English. Just about.
He speaks just about English. Now, trying to teach him French, then we did Italian, and then we did also Mandarin, and then we did German. So we did 4 languages. They've only showed on here 1, the French.
You're my perfect match in French.
Tu es mon match parfait.
Tu es mon match buffet.
Match buffet.
As per every episode, there is a match-up ceremony. Let's find out how we did this time.
And Josh.
Oh, we talked about this on last episode. How it feels to be the last one up there. And I was the last one up there this time.
Nice to see you again.
Hello.
I did put sad music in there as well. Listen to that. Sounds like there's a funeral here.
Pick Josh? No, definitely not.
Well, she doesn't say definitely not. Thank you, Libby. Really appreciate that.
But we've still got to lock it in.
Joella plowing on. Still gotta lock it in. Okay, the tension was real here. Because last ceremony we had 2 beams this time. Let's find out how many we have. 3 beams. That's the end of this episode review. I hope you liked it. Make sure you check out all my other videos. We'll see you guys next week for the next episode.